In this particular video, you can see that we have created a lead, or a lead has been entered into the pipeline. To manage it, as the previous video have suggested, you are able to manage the card just by dragging in across the stage like so. To bear in mind, there are automations being set up in place that will run automatically. For example, if you were to put it into an automation and a lead has engaged in a reply in SMS or maybe in an email, it will automatically be removed from the lead nurturing process in the new leads pipeline. If they're coming from Facebook or other places, they will then be moved into engaged and you'll be notified accordingly. That is created inside the automation setup in the lead nurturing workflow. And under this section here, you'll be able to see that as they're going through the conversations, there are automations sitting right in here that says if they responded to the conversation, for example, waiting for contact conversation, it will automatically move them into the engaged section. Now, if they don't reply, it will continue to nurture them all the way through. One of the most important things for you to do is to learn to be able to manage the leads based on where they are at in the client journey. Likewise, what happens is when you make an appointment or the client makes an appointment in any of these calendars, it will move them to the right columns in the right pipeline stage based on what they need to be doing in here. So for example, if one of the clients has booked a call, it will then move that particular contact into the opportunity stage call booked. So let me do this. For example, I want to book an appointment as a call. I'm going to go into the calendar, and here I'm going to add a calendar event. And by doing so, I'm going to move myself into the discovery call calendar. And here I'm going to move and book an appointment. By booking the appointment, when we go back to the opportunity, we will see that has moved that contact into the call booked. This will apply when you move someone into the studio appointment or someone books an appointment in the studio appointment. And that's how you can manage all the contacts in the opportunity. Most importantly, when you are moving the cards into these stages, once they go to a trial stage or in any of these stages in the pipeline, you want to make sure you're moving into either a lost or won status based on whether they are a member or not a member. Those two actions are going to update the contact with the correct tag for you to be able to continue the marketing with them later down the track. By moving them into the one, it will update the status to a one status. By moving them into the lost, we'll move them into the lost status, which is displayed up here in statuses, and you will also add them with the tag lost or member based on the status they have in your system. And that will allow you to be able to separate them later to market to based on the tags and based on the statuses of that particular person.